Hello everybody, welcome back to today's video. So today I thought I would share 10 areas where you can spend money on for self-care. So in my last video I did a video for 10 free self-care things, but I also believe that there are areas where it's worth investing your money on to impact your life and make it better. So I thought I'd share 10 things that you can do that I believe it's worth spending your money on, and that I spend my money on. So without further ado, I thought I'd share 10 things that I believe is worth spending your money on. So number one is a mattress. I have recently been saving up and bought myself an Emma mattress, and I'm very excited. It's going to be delivered next week, and I truly believe that it is worth investing your money in to get a good night's sleep. It improves your health overall, and it just makes my life so much better. Every morning in my current bed I'm waking up with back pain. It's uncomfortable. It's just not relaxing going to bed each night, and it should be, I believe, an oasis. Hello everybody, so sorry about that. I was talking about mattresses, and then it said my memory card was full when I had, so it cut off when I had deleted everything, but it turns out there was hidden files or something. So I've just been googling how to fix it, and then I had another job to do. So we're back 5 hours later now to film the rest of this video. So we were talking about mattresses. So yes, I have ordered the new Emma mattress, so I'm very excited to try that. I do think that's something really worth investing in, as I was saying before. I'm just hoping it's going to just make my life so much easier as well. And I've also got a smaller wardrobe as well, so I'm going to get rid of a lot of stuff, which will help clear my head. So I am very excited for that. So item number 2 is shoes. Now, when I say I think it's worth spending money on shoes, I think it's worth spending money on shoes that are supportive to help your feet. I don't know about what your situation is, but my situation is that I walk to work every day, and I am sometimes in a warehouse or workshop, so I do need supportive and safe shoes to wear. So I do think that's something worth investing in. I know that I do get pain in my feet from my nails. I have some issue with my just with my toenails, and so that is for a reason. I think there's something worth investing in. I know if the shoe is just not supportive, it's not going to do you any good. So I really do believe that is something worth investing in. It's beneficiary to me and beneficiary to my self-care as well, and just my overall general health. So that's why I think that's worth investing in. Number 3, now this is just something that I spend money on, but that is my hair. So I don't know whether it shows up in the picture, but I have had it balayaged, and I get it cut and I get it treated and stuff. I mean, I get it done once or twice a year. It costs me, I am gonna say it's gonna cost me about £150. That includes the cut, the wash and the dye. Obviously I get it cut in between, which I think was about £35 last time, and a wash. I don't get it blow dried or anything. That's just something that makes me feel good, and my hair is something I want to look after. Obviously bleaching it doesn't look after it, but I'm trying to go about it smart. I get it, I don't know if people know, I get the Oliplex treatment done as well when I get it dyed, so it really helps look after it. and it's just, my hair is very curly, very frizzy, so I want to spend money on it to make myself feel better and to make sure it's healthy and well looked after. So number 4, another thing I spend money on for myself is I get my full face threaded. I get it done twice a month, every 2 weeks, sometimes 3 depending on the month. It cost me, where I go, a local beauty salon, it cost me £15. I think that's well worth my money. I get my full face done, and that really helps me feel put together, feel nice and feel relaxed, and you know, kind of putting my best foot forward kind of thing, and just really helps those. I mean, that's something I spend on myself. It's not doing like my skin any harm or anything, it's helping maintain it, so that's quite good. So number 5 is skincare. You can see I've got some spots. I've recently started investing in skincare. If you're interested in my skincare routine, I have done a video about it, so I'll link it up here as well as down below. And I really do notice the difference when I do the skincare to when I don't do the skin, especially on my face. But I do buy more expensive things and I do buy less expensive things. It depends. I generally buy most of the stuff when it's on sale as well. So that's one way it saves me money, and I do stock up as well when it's on sale as well, so I could not have to buy anything for 6 months, you know, that kind of thing. So that's one way to do it, and I do think that's something worth investing in. I mean, investing in your health and your skin, I mean, it's a no-brainer for me. And I know it's not always easy because you feel like, oh, there's a lot of money to spend on yourself, but I do think it's worth it. Okay, number 6 is day trips. Now, this is something I'm trying to implement more in my life. I don't need to buy something, I can go for a day trip and experience it. So for example, where I live, I can get to London for about £25. I mean, that could be a new handbag. And so once I'm in London, I can go to the V&A for free. We can, which I've done. Can go to the National History Museum. That doesn't cost anything apart from like your travel and your food. But it wasn't like you're not having to. You don't have an admissions fee. So I do think that's something worth investing in, something I would rather do and experience than, for example, buying a new handbag or new clothes. I don't need any new clothes. Or, I mean, I know this comes back to like the shoe thing, but I mean, shoes have a different functionality, I think. Like, I mean, especially ones where you wear every day. So that's kind of my line, if that makes sense. Number 7. Now, this is not something I personally do because of the nature of my job, but number 7 is get your nails done. I know a lot of people that do pay to get them done, and I would love and very happily pay for them to be done. So this is just Barry M nail varnish that I do myself. The reason I don't pay to get them done is I have quite a physical job, and any manicure I get done would not last and would just be ruined. I mean, it could be ruined the next day. So that's the reason I don't do it, because even now I do this nail varnish. It's something I like doing, but tomorrow it could be destroyed. So this I would, so you just have to weigh it up. But personally, that does not work for me. Number 8 is a subscription service. For example, your streaming service, or your so for example, I pay for Disney Plus. I like paying for that. I like watching movies on it, and it's got my favourite 2 shows of all time, Buffy the Vampire Slayer and Angel. So that's something I pay for I mean, if you've watched my previous video, you see that I've put down, you know, something that doesn't cost you anything is to watch your favourite movie. Now, obviously, I subscribe to Disney Plus, but I would do that anyway. It's something that I do because I want to do it. It's not something that is going to cost me anything additional. So that's why watching your favourite movie or TV show is in the free video that I've done. But something that I have recently started paying for is Kindle Unlimited. Now, I just got my Kindle at the beginning of the year, now in April. I got it in January, and I have really liked it. Now, when I bought it, I got 3 months free Kindle Unlimited. So I'm now into the point where I've just purchased a year subscription. I think it cost me £96. And I honestly do think it's worth it. I am enjoying reading more. I'm having screen time away, but also I have I mean, I would be buying some of the books I'm reading would cost me £8. That's my month's subscription, so it is really worth it. And I mean, I'm reading I mean, sometimes 10 books a month, if not more. So I really do think it's worth it, and it's something that I've invested in for my self-care. So that's why, I mean, it's difficult to like kind of see the comparison, but Kindle Unlimited is something new for me, whereas Disney Plus, I was already purchasing it, so that wouldn't cost me anything additional. So that's why I've included the watch your movie or favourite movie TV program in the other video, just to see the difference. Okay, number 9 is a workout program or a gym membership. Now, I've recently just purchased a new workout program. It's my first one I've purchased, actually. It's not something I do. And I do consider myself relatively new to working out. This is kind of the first year I've really committed to it. And I mean, I committed to it is loosely. It's kind of just the last 2 months I've really started doing it. I mean, I'm getting up 5:30 every morning to fit my workout in. So I am very, very proud of myself for doing that. And at the moment I have just been doing videos on YouTube, and that is just spur of the moment, what I feel like in the morning, just because sometimes I'm trying not to put too much pressure on myself at the moment. My main goal is to be consistent, so that's what I found has made it consistent. But I do honestly believe that is something that's worth investing in. It doesn't, if you haven't found something that's worth investing in, that's fine. And if you're not one to go to the gym, I'm not one for going to the gym, just because it takes more time out of your day. But if that's something that you thrive on, then I do really believe that's something worth investing in. I know, for example, my brother, he likes going to the gym. I mean, and that's something that he likes. So it just depends on who you are. I am, as I said, relatively new to working out, and I am very self-conscious when working out, just from school days and stuff. So I'm just trying to, as I said, be consistent. And I found a new program that I'm going to purchase, and that's going to help with my consistency and be more effective. So that's something that I believe. Now, number 10, and the last on this list, is investing in furniture or your house. So for example, I had a big triple wardrobe, and it was massive. I have a very small room, and it was so big, and I had packed it to the brim. And every time I saw it, I hated it. And every time I tried to go in it, I hated it, and I couldn't get anything in it, and it's just packed to the brim. So what I've done is I've bought a smaller wardrobe, a double wardrobe, and I am going to, it hasn't come yet, but so far all I've done is emptied the old one and got rid of it. But I am already feeling much lighter. And I'm going to go through my stuff, and I'm not going to pack it to the brim. I didn't necessarily need a new wardrobe because the other one was still fit for purpose, but this is something that is going to improve my well-being 100%. It's going to make my room feel bigger. I'm going to have less stuff cluttering it. It's going to be easier to clean, and that is why it is something that I have chosen to spend my money on, and something I think is worth investing. I mean, I truly believe that what you spend your money on for your self-care boils down to what's going to make your life easier or better or enrich it, and that's what I've included in here. And I think sometimes we forget what is worth spending our money on. For example, the mattress. It is a very expensive mattress. I mean, I got it 60% off, but it's still a lot of money for me. But I do think that's something worth investing in, and something I do think is worth my money, and that's something that's very personal, something you've got to decide for yourself. But this is 10 areas that I feel that it's worth spending my money on, and I hope it helps you if you're struggling to see where, not to see, but to decide, or to feel like, oh, it's not worth it because I've already got something. If it's going to improve your mental health, it is 100% worth it. And I mean, like I said, I didn't need a new wardrobe. I'm very fortunate that I can afford to buy a new wardrobe. I know that, and I know that I'm very fortunate to be able to afford to get my hair done and afford to go on day trips. But this is something I'm choosing to spend my money on, and something that is just improving my mental health and my and something that I choose for my self-care to spend my money on. So I hope this helps you, and if you've got any questions, please leave it below. And if you are really struggling, please get professional help, because I'm not a professional. I am someone that suffers from anxiety, and these are things that help me. So thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.